fuck off it. Let's do a bit of the Frost Mage gameplay. Saturday morning, let's go. See, Blue's been doing well overnight. I've got to get the vamp stage on. I always go here. There is a couple of NPCs down here that I always use just to get the vamp stage back up. I really hate vampire, I wish they'd remove it. Or change it to they had before, where you don't have to keep biting people to keep it going. That's really annoying. Don't last long enough. I know it lasts like 4 hours, but it just don't seem to last long enough to me. What am I at? Vamps, I think I'm at stage 2. Yeah, so you want the 3 for the undeath passive. Oh, come on, you just come up. Right, there we go. Now we're all sorted. I've also got the Druid's ring on as well. As in the build video, I didn't have it on. 1 trainee, 1 druid. 5 frostbite. 2 noon attack. 1 oaken soul. And 1 master's ice staff. do a bit of gameplay of this, because this is a real fun build to play. Immobilising everyone. Pinning your enemies down. I don't even know if there's a group or anything. Might queue for a battlegrounds maybe, as it don't look too active this morning. Proper dead this morning. Mind you, it is a Saturday morning, maybe everyone's got an hangover. Not so many people on. So yeah, on the build video I didn't actually post any gameplay, so I've got a few clips already, but just thought I'd do a live stream of the build as well. Morning, I asked about battleground builds. Would like to see how you go with builds when CP isn't a factor. Yep, so I have used this in battlegrounds. When CP isn't a factor, I always find sustain can be a bit tricky. But this is heavy attack build, so the sustain isn't too bad anyway. You just obviously got to watch your resistances, as a lot of the CPs give you armour resistances and that. But yeah, I'd like to do more battlegrounds. It's more fast paced, puts you under pressure more. I wish they'd make some new maps, that's what I want. Some new maps. Anything really at this point. I'm also thinking about going to PC. I just wish you could transfer your account. If I do go PC, I'm only doing one character. That'd be too much. Grinding everything again, and you've got to rebuy everything again. Mind you, it'd probably be cheap now. I just love the tankiness of it. I know these are not human players, but the amount of builds I've done when you try and capture a resource, you have to pick them off individually. This one, you ain't got no worries. And some, you know, a lot of the times I am on my own because I play in the mornings. Makes it tricky. I've done a lot of gank builds, so I thought I'd do something a bit different. I found that I have to use Drylock Bray as a sustain. Easy as not over with that set though. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a set or a mythic? I'm not familiar with that one. So there's a little bit of activity going on. should do more streams at peak times, but I'm always busy, unfortunately. And I do find the lag gets on my nerves a bit, whereas mornings, yeah, there's less going on, but you can play the game. Ooh, I'll go to the golden vendor quickly and have a look at this set. Go to the golden vendor. I don't really look at the golden vendor now. The golden vendor's lost its value, which I don't really like, because they made all the gold jewellery like pretty much worthless now, which is a bit annoying because, well, it's got two sides. It's easier for players to get access to gold jewellery, which is a nice side, but like you don't have to run veteran trials anymore. Like that was the big reward, getting your gold jewellery, and you know, and the golden vendor saving up all your alliance points. Now you can just buy some cheap materials of like some chrome plating because it's gone down in price, and just wham, gold. I mean, I've used a lot of mine. I think I had about 130 plating, down to about 70 now, but it said it's not here anymore. So the golden vendor, if I want something gold, I'll just make it gold. But mind you, I've got some alliance points. Might have a look. Do 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 do. I like the health on this as well. That's what's good about weapons, isn't it? That the max health bonus. Crazy. Is it north or south? I never know if it's north or south. Right, golden. Oh, here we go. While you are crouching and not bracing, you restore magicka. That's not too bad, actually. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah. I saw that gold plating was easy to get. I was farming for mats and ended up with 48 gold plating. Yeah, it's just easy to get now. That's why I wouldn't recommend buying jewellery with gold anymore. Gold jewellery with gold, if that makes sense. Use alliance points if if you need to get them. Yeah, that looks an interesting set. Very good for sustain. Oh, that might be good for the bash build. Yeah. It's got a 6-second cooldown though. Medusa not too bad. Storm Knight. Oh, I like Ice Art. I was thinking of putting that on the board actually. Good old pirate. Not worth it now. Anyway. But yeah, if you go golden vendor, use alliance points, don't use gold. Because I bet the mats are so cheap. Not that I've actually looked, but I assume they're really cheap now. Let's see if there's anyone defending up here. the gold jewellery does annoy me a bit, because what's the point in doing a vet trial now unless you just want to complete it? You know, having that expensive gold jewellery was nice. There's no end game reward now. Now you can just gold anything easy. Can't even find players. I think there might be someone up here. Where's that dropping? Oh, red got it. That's it then. I built your Nightblade build, Gorman set, still your second set BG. Two-hand, yeah. Can't get timing. Who is that? Yeah, that is the downside of two-handed. You've got to get that timing down. It's very hard to land shots, whereas dual wield is a lot easier. But obviously you lose the ultimate of 100% penetration, so it's a trade-off really. So dual wield easier to play, but two-handed probably, in my opinion, is a bit better if you can land the shots. Funny old morning to know. It's a funny old morning. Oh, what's happening here? There's someone in the keep, probably a Nightblade. All the hammers coming and all. Me against hammer. Is there someone in the inside bit or not? EP hammer, yep, coming. Oh, here's the wall. So it's going to be us three against hammer. Mind you, there might not be a lot of them. Could be a lot of them. I need the wheels. A bit too late now. What side they going? Fell off the ball, hopefully. Where is this hammer going? To the front door? Should have just gone to the front door and run around the old keep. We got a few. They got a healer with them. Focus the hammer. At least I'm giving everyone a shield, might help. Heal bots. Ain't got enough firepower. Mind you, I'm a bit of an heal bot now with this on. Oh, just killed someone. Didn't even realise. It's not too bad, is it? I've got some high health. So keep doing that heavy attack and then it just keeps applying the shield. Snaring them, slowing them down. Yeah, just got a little bit too much healing. Maybe we have as well. Bit of a 2v5 here. This is just going to be basically a stalemate. But we'll probably go down. Sort of holding your own here, that's what I think they've got a couple of heal bots in there. Also remember with the ice staff you have a lot of blocking power as well, which I keep forgetting myself. Too many healers now. Probably calling me a heal bot. I suppose I am a bit tanky. See if I can get that one. No one's winning this. I don't know where all the other blue players went. So the constant shields in that, so it's, you feel secure and safe with this build. You know? That's what I like about it. It hasn't got extreme pressure, this build, but it's you know, you need to snare people down. But unfortunately we're against a heal bot group, so I don't think we'll be getting anyone. He just keeps dropping Dawnbreaker. Anyone's going to win this unless some more numbers come. But it's great for supporting people because you've got good heals and you're giving everyone a little shield. Just too many healers. think everyone's playing Warden this morning. I think this is a perfect example of the game's issue, where the healing is too strong in the game. You know, there's so much cross-healing. It's just, you do get these stalemates. But it's nice to have a build that feels nice and solid, especially on a one bar. You know, you definitely feel tanky. Just wish someone would go down. There's enough of us now to do anything major. Oh, we've got one there. Nice. Caught him off guard, so I said that snare. Got an Arcanist here. Said the noon attack will apply major brittle, so if they get hit 4 times, they're going to take a lot more critical damage off everyone as well. No. Doo-doo-doo. That Nightblade, was it like a roll blade or something? You don't go down. See that snare, see? As he tried to cloak away. Getting the snare on him. That's a good little standoff anyway. Probably better to take the Arcanist out, I think, as he seems a bit more vulnerable. Oh, come on, meditate really. Backing away. He's just running away. Nice to see someone actually using that Arcanist teleport. Just don't see what people use that. I don't know where everyone else has gone. Are you doing some sort of healing life bond? I don't know what's going on there. I think they're sick of me and I'm sick of them. But yeah, like I said, it's a fun build to play. Bye bye. Just reading the comment. That was an impressive battle. I can pinpoint the exact times I would have died in that exchange. It was when you jumped off the keep. Oh, what's that? Trouble reconnecting. I must have some shit internet. Just get myself a quick bevy and I'll be back. Right, I am back. All the battlegrounds don't come up, do they? Give me a battleground now. What's going on? Is there still a battleground? What's the same people? Just bashing. Nope. Oh, he's up there. It's just the Warden's healing is just too strong, isn't it? It's just I do love playing Warden, I must admit. But I said I want to go to PC. You know, I just want to. I only want to do one character, and I can't decide what class. I'll probably only play Battlegrounds because I ain't grinding blooming 1400 CP to be max and all that. I'd like to, but I just can't be bothered. When you've invested so much on console, but I do want, yeah, I'd like to try PC. I know they've got like things to help you in that. Yeah, you're gone. Oh, bit of Battlegrounds going in. Hold up. What happened there? Where's my Battlegrounds? What the? So I get a penalty? I didn't even do anything. That was stupid. I don't even know what even happened there. The bumble. I must admit, there's not many builds that can that I've made that can handle a Nightblade and a whole resource point of NPCs hitting you. Just nice. I don't know what it is with this build. Like, you could even make it. You could make it tankier and put the ice heart on there, which I was thinking. But I just wanted to keep the damage there as well. I mean, you could easily build this thing to be more health, more tank. But I think that's enough. Let me just read the comments quickly. Don't get ganked. I moved from PS4 to PC when after Morrowind. The PvP is harder on controller though. Most people use mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I did wonder that how it would play with mouse and keyboard. I do actually have the I do have a copy already on the PC because it's cheap, isn't it? It's only £4 or £5 I think it might have been. So I do want to go to PC. It's just having the like, yeah, I only want to do one character. I can never decide, that's the problem with me. I can never just go, I'm using that character only, that class only, and that's it. Because I don't want to go down the road of doing hundreds of classes, which I've already done on console. But yeah, I do like PC, and I said moving forward there's games I want to play on PC. That Thrones of Liberty. Ashes of Creation, there's a couple of ones I like, the Light Elder Scrolls. Big Puffy. Can I re-queue yet? Cool, finally a death match. Let's see what's going on. Trust me to spark a value when deathmatch comes up. Play almost one-handed, eh? Where's the group? Good old deathmatch. Every time I play it's always that bloody crazy king. Which I don't like crazy king. I'm getting hit by so much. Getting nibbled by, was it a werewolf? The werewolf went down. Did he survive that? No, he didn't. Frag's gone out already. Someone keep nabbing my kills. Just put the fag down over the fag a bit. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how this build has turned out. You know, and it being one bar, it's just easy to play. Like there's nothing, no steep learning curve with a lot of builds. Taking lots of damage out. Team has gone down, a bit down. No, I'm gone. First death of the match. Build should be good in Chaos Ball. Yeah, I do like Chaos Ball actually. And yeah, you got that tankiness because of that crazy polar wind which scales with your max health. I mean look, you still got nearly 42k health, you know, with all your CP disabled, so it's that Master's Eye stuff. really like that. Yeah, if you want to play like a class is very tanky, plenty of healing, you know, an Ice Staff Warden is definitely the way to go. So if you can pin people down, everyone's in groups. There you go, got another kill there, because they're getting snared. So they try and roll dodge out of it, and once their stamina's gone, you know, into chain block. Just got overwhelmed here. So yeah, even though the CP is removed, you don't feel really any different. It's coming with the permafrost. Go. Just make sure you keep getting them heavy attacks, and like I said, I suppose the sustain is a little bit noticeable. It always is like this in Battlegrounds because you lose the CP bonuses, so just keep them heavy attacks going. Oh, nice double kill. I think it was a double kill. And only going by what's on the right. Come with a nice Northern Storm or Permafrost, whatever I've got, I can't remember. It's trying to escape that snare. It's very draining to get away from the Frost Warden. I'll just dodge that. Someone's running Defiler and he's scavenging Demise. I think he's got me. He's got me. Do you think Shattered Fate, 10 Shattered Fate and 1 Mythic would be good? Yeah, I've run that on builds before. You can't go wrong with Shattered Fate because it gives you the highest pen on a 5-piece and the highest, I think, damage, or one of the highest damages, so 10-piece is good. I wouldn't go 12-piece because you want that, like I said, you want the Mythic. But yeah, Shattered Fate on any build pretty much works. But you just want to go raw damage anyway. And then put the Oaken Soul and you're getting all the defense bonuses. You want a bad Battlegrounds actually. reading a comment. Did you try Frosty Claws in BG? I found the setup too difficult to work. Frosty Claws. Was that with Balorg? Because if it's with Balorg, then yeah, it will be trickier. I'm trying to think, is it the one with Balorg? Thank you for your build, you're always fun. I've done a few sub for a while, you're great. Thank you very much. I do try and make simple, easy builds. I haven't done a lot of 2-bar builds because they are tricky to make, tricky to handle. I want to do a werewolf build again, but I just can't see. They are feasible still, but they are hard to run. I used to main a werewolf for years until we got no updates. Yeah, the one with Balorg, yeah, so problem with Balorg is even though it's the maximum possible damage you can get is with Balorg, but like I said, you've got it don't work as well in Battlegrounds. It still works, but you've got to be, you know, once you use that Balorg and that drops off, you've got to then rebuild to 500 for maximum gain again. You know, obviously in Battlegrounds it's very fast paced. It still works, but it's better suited in Cyrodiil because you've got the time to build up the ultimate and calculate your attack. That's why the new one I've released, the one with the Archdruid monster set, is better because you don't have to build up to full ultimate, you just have to get enough to hit the Onslaught ultimate, which is like 170, so it's better, for more fast paced. Plus you're doing the heavy attack, which will restore resources. But yeah, it still works. You can't just rush in and go wham wham wham. You're gonna get less kills in Battlegrounds. You can still get lucky, but I find the dual wield one with the Dawnbreaker's better. But yeah, I mean that's why a lot of the clips probably will be in Cyrodiil because it works better in Cyrodiil as you've got more time to prepare. Are you the one that killed me? Was you the one that killed me? Was you that Nightblade? The one in BG? Is it Mitch? Sending you hate mail, yeah, I get hate mail. You're always going to get haters, just keep doing what you're doing. If it works for you, play it. I was playing Snipe build, yeah. I think you was the one with the Scavenging Demise, weren't you? And the Defiler. That's one of my older builds, I run that. Had a sort of, yes. Snipe builds get hate, yeah, they always get hate. I do like playing gank builds. Always rustles a few feathers. I haven't done a bow snipe build in a while. If you go back on my channel, I've done a lot of snipe build, gank builds that have worked well. But yeah, this does feel very tanky, very nice. Like I said, the unstable wall Gives you and all allies a damage shield, and when it expires it deals with another damage shield. Yeah, sorry, I try and switch off and have builds, gank builds have a break from practicing builds that take some mastering, yeah. And that's the good thing about open soul builds, because you're not bar swapping, the entry level is a lot easier to just pick up and play. A lot of builds people make, they're very hard to master. You know, you think you can't just copy and paste some builds. Like, I think E-Man said it, you know, that really good sorcerer player who does a lot of streams. I've subscribed to him because he's a really good player. You know, copy and pasting his build ain't gonna work. You need to practice them. Don't like running proc builds, but tank mare is kind of a must, yeah. The healing and tank mare is just terrible. Really bad. But it's just the wardens, just the cross healing. I think the polar wind needs to be nerfed to only heal you. It shouldn't heal allies, it's just too strong. Cross healing is the issue. And high max health. Where am I going now? Where am I going? But yeah, I've got a 2-bar sorcerer lined up. I have used it before, but again I'm not great with it because it is a very steep learning curve. They make it look easy. E-Man makes it look easy. Or another really good player is that I'm subscribed to, King of Gamers 83. He's really good as well. I think he's moved to PC as well, or setting up on PC. We're all good there. But yeah, like I said, I'm very pleased with this build. I've got so many other builds lined up, so many videos I want to post. Lots of stuff coming out. I'm still waiting for the January reveal, which should be probably around the 25th of what they're actually bringing out. Please be PvP stuff. I suppose that's not going to happen though. It'll just be another chapter, another zone. Probably going to be, could be Valen. Is that Valenwood? I think it could be there. Or you're going to get probably Skin Grad here. Don't think you're going to get Hammerfell because that's with Elder Scrolls 6. We might get Winterhold, spellcrafting people might want. It's going to be one of those, I reckon. Thank you to everyone that's watching the stream. I will be doing more streams. I've just been struggling to get these live streams to work. Probably because I've been doing them on my phone. They were working, now I can't get them to work, so running this through PC. That's why the quality is a bit rubbish. I'm having to use cloud gaming through the PC to run this. And if you could like the stream, that would help me out greatly, as I'm trying to get a little bit bigger on the YouTube scene. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Plenty of builds on there. Builds that are easy for people to get into. I do mostly 1-bar builds. Guides. But yeah, in review of this build, yeah, healing's amazing. You feel tanky, you feel solid. It doesn't have the best burst, but you can't have it all, I guess. There's downsides to every build, upsides to every build. But like I said, what this build is, you want to snare people with all your ice abilities, come in with the ultimate and just spam that the frost touch, pin them down. Oh, the quality's not too bad. The main thing I've noticed is your mic is very quiet. I know I keep having trouble with the mics. Sometimes it's loud, other times it's not. I need to adjust the settings. I don't know if is the gameplay volume, like the sounds of the game, overpowering my voice, because I could turn that down. I haven't got a particularly loud voice, it is. My voice is very low, so makes it hard to hear. That always happens every time there's someone capturing a resource. You always get caught the second it the second they've captured it. Oh, I just caught him there. Where's he gone? Where did you go? I like that name, Force Fart. You trying to pull me on the voice? Pull me on the resource. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, looks like a comment there, oh, they're going to drop me. I managed to hang on there. Gameplay is sometimes louder than the videos. They're trying to pull me on the resource, I'm not having it, because I know I will go down. Well, I nearly went down anyway, but... I was too greedy there. Double Nightblade, eh? I can drop the... I hope this makes a difference if I drop the volume there. Has that made it quieter, the actual noise of the game itself? I mean, yeah, holding down 2 Nightblades and I managed to kill one. If I had detect pots, probably, I don't think I've got them on this build, probably would have took them out. Making excuses now. That's what always makes me die though. Some people get so upset, you know, like, and saying don't go their way, or... You can't win every battle in every situation. Unless maybe you're some crazy elite player. You know? You win some battles, you lose some. Don't get annoyed about it, and the thing is you can do that and then, oh, maybe the build's no good. Maybe just the situation weren't no good for you, you know. You can't have a build that will combat everything in the game. There's always someone that's going to overcome what you've built towards. But yeah, it's definitely a fun build to play. Easy to play, tanky. Go check the video if you want to see the full build or full breakdown of the Frost Mage. Can quickly show the skill I'm running. Oaken Soul, Druid. You got your 5 Frostbite. A lot of light armour. You got your noon attack. I did want a piece of medium on that actually, but I can't get the medium noon attack shoulders. Trainee chest. And you got the Master's Eye staff with the weapon damage, so you're getting 600 from the staff, and you're getting 400 on top, so that's giving you 1,000. Probably one of the most densely stacked pieces in the game. You can't not run this on a Frost Mage. And like I said, you have to run a Frost Staff on Wardens, if you're obviously building into Frost anyway, because you get the bonus damage in one of the passives. I just like the way how easy it takes out the resource points. Just be careful of the one up top, because they can do that. The sorcerer skill, which is which is that. You won't be able to use your magicka skill, so don't get caught by that. So heavy attack and throw that Frost Clench, Frost Reach, I don't know what I'm saying. Frost Reach. I said because it's a heavy attack build, I said the sustain isn't amazing, but you're heavy attacking all the time, and 1400 Magicka recovery is enough. Yeah. We should pop a potion, should go above that, unless I've already done it. But obviously drop the sub assault as well, because it's going to do the minor and major breach. Get through that armour. So I said even though it's got just over 10,000 pen, you know, with them you're going to be hitting about 17,000 pen. I'm out of coffee again. Oh, food's about to go. Look at the buffs though, that's what I like about Oaken. So look at the buffs at the bottom of the screen. What it gives you. That's why Oaken Soul is good. I am going to make a video discussing about 1 bar versus 2 bar builds. In my opinion. You know, Oaken Soul over standard 2 bar builds. What's better? Pros and cons. Hey, hello. Why is it saying it's been attacked? Someone inside? You've got a tank. No, he's not going to last. Or is he? It's another Walden Hillbot. Similar to me, but probably a lot tankier. Someone dropping a ballista on him. The only thing it's going to kill him is if he runs out of stamina. And he's gone. Crazy Waldens, eh? Yes, I will be releasing more builds and stuff. I've got much more stuff I want to post. And I want to be doing more live streams. Getting into the mix. And hopefully I'm hoping that my builds will allow people who are not confident in PvP to, you know, get in and play. These are builds you can just pick up and get on with, you know. Most of my builds are pretty much put the stuff on and play because they're 1 bar ones. So I'm hoping it will allow PvE players. I mean, I used to be just a PvE player, I never used to do PvP, but I've done it for quite a number of years now. I'm not the best PvP player, I'm not really bothered. I only consider myself average. You ain't got to be the best to play PvP, have you? As long as you do alright. That's what I've been meaning to ask people. What's happened to like the main streamers of Elder Scrolls? They don't seem to do anything anymore. That Deltia, he don't seem to do much anymore. Or Allcast, he don't seem to do much, which is a shame, really. But yeah, I will probably go to other games as well. I'm probably always going to play Elder Scrolls. But yeah, probably Thrones of Liberty, I think looks quite good and similar. Or Ashes of Creation. I'm in the process of upgrading my PC a little bit and all. Got one of those sleeper builds at the moment. It just looks like an old PC, but I've got a few good parts in it. But I need to upgrade the CPU and motherboard. And then once I get that, I'll be able to play some higher spec games on the PC. Probably will eventually come away from Xbox. Don't know, see how it goes, you know. If anyone's got any questions about the build that I'm running at the moment, just message in the comments and I'll get back to you. Anything you need to know, or about even PvP in general. I pretty much know everything, I think. Not that it's made me the best player in the world. Yeah, so all the streamers got a bit pissy, their best builds got nerfed, I'm sick of all the changes. Yeah, Nefas had a proper meltdown, oh yeah. I'm subscribed to all these and all. Deltia, long break, came back, tailed off. Solomon got salty, yeah. I can see why people did, you know, they have made a lot of questionable changes. And that unfortunately has had a negative impact. You know, and I think that whereas PvP's been neglected for so long, you know, it has cheesed a lot of people off, which is a shame, really. But I still love the game, even though, yeah, I can see why, you know, like I'm annoyed with the werewolf thing, you know. I wish they'd buff the werewolf a little bit, but I know why they won't, because they don't want to see werewolf packs running around, like, you know, when the game first come out and all that. But I just think, you know, I I think they need to stop fiddling with things, just keep things as it is, and maybe just nerf the healing a little bit would be nice. Maybe flatten out the passives of the races, you know, make it more fairer. Get rid of Vampire, that's another thing that's got to go. You know, and just bring you know, even if it was just a couple of Battlegrounds maps, you know, that's going to bring people back. And that's why people come back to this game, because the gameplay of PvP is really good when it works. I know Sawman, yeah, he got salty as well. That's right. He got a bit annoyed, and I don't think he's come back to it either. Oh, I can't go over the bridge, can I? But yeah, I mean, I got salty with a lot of the changes and annoyed. Keep constant changes. I mean, the thing that did annoy me a lot was the heavy attack builds, them nerfing the... Because I made a lot of good DPS builds of hitting over 100,000 with heavy attack, you know, and a lot of the elite people were getting really annoyed that it's too close to, you know, light attack build damage. I can queue for a BG's, yeah, no problem. The lag was the main thing, and the removal of proc sets on PC. Yeah, I don't know why they done that. And yeah, the lag is a bit unforgivable, really. Can I not travel? Oh, God. So I can't get over there. Where can I travel to? Nowhere. But hopefully they will bring some sort of... Yep, that's alright, no worries. It's a bit dull at the moment in Cyrodiil, isn't it? Like I said, I play in the morning, so you don't get tons of players. But I said I do prefer it, because like I said, you don't get as much lag. Whereas you get, you know, everyone on server 4 gets a bit hectic, and I don't think the game runs very well like that. Do you know what I've never had as well, as it must be a ridiculous drop rate, is the you know, that golden recipe from Battlegrounds rewards that's worth like silly amounts of money. I've done a lot of Battlegrounds and never seen it, but I suppose it's a crazy low drop rate. I found the recipe in Cyrodiil a couple of times. The green glow recipe, Imperial Lost Notes in it, yeah. Found that a couple of times. The thing that almost made me quit was a change to play great. No need to nerf that in PvE. The mobs were going to die anyway. If I want to bomb them, then what is the problem? Yeah, that was another change I found a bit annoying, because I love that set. I don't know why it needed to be nerfed. I think it was because of Imperial City and that, where people were tagging mobs and using them as the bomb. But again, I don't think it was a problem really. It wasn't awful. A little bit similar to the tri-focus thing, where people were tagging mobs and then people taking unbelievable damage on the lightning staffs. But again, it was very situational, and you know, rare for it to even happen. I mean, I did do it a couple of times on people, but I think there was much bigger problems than that. I struggle to log on in the morning. Never understand why it freezes it on the loading page. Yeah, I know. I was sometimes used to think it's the internet, but I think it's the servers. And also, what I've noticed is that if I'm playing on console, like playing on my actual Xbox, it takes ages to load. I mean, I do have the old Xbox, admittedly, but it takes ages. And when I'm on cloud gaming, especially on my phone, there's like basically no loading screens. It's just bang, bang, bang. It's just so quick. Because what I hate is trying to find gear between all your characters, and then you got to wait for these loading screens. It just goes on and on. So if I'm trying to find gear, I normally just go on my phone because I can just log in and out of characters rapidly. I never that recipe. You mean that you never found that recipe? I could do a guide on finding that. On finding their recipe, the Lost Imperial Notes. It's happened again. They've got the resource. Yeah, that always happens to me. You think they'd only be halfway to get the resource, and no, I ain't going to survive this. Making excuses again. That did happen in Imperial City. Someone made a werewolf that could run play rake and a set that made you invisible after a kill while he sprinted to the next mob. Yeah. But again, you know, werewolf running plague break, you know, how many people did that anyway? It's just they nerfed all the fun, didn't they? I mean, was that a problem in general PvP? Probably not. You know, general problems in PvP is the cross healing and the tanky meta. That's the problems. Yeah, never found that recipe. My bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I found it twice. The problem with finding the recipe is, on Xbox, I think it only goes for like 300k, and to find the recipe, it could take longer than, if it takes longer than 2 hours or 3 hours to find the recipe, you could farm the gold quicker and buy the recipe outright, unless it went into the millions. So it's not really worth farming. I just wanted to farm it just to say that I've found it, and I did have a video clip of it somewhere, but I think it might be on one of my shorts of me finding the recipe. Bright green glow. It's just nice to find, isn't it? I was travelling around the map and all sorts trying to find it. But yeah, I might do a video on that if anyone's interested, on the Lost Imperial Notes. As it's just nice to find something super hard to find. And can do a little guide. I'm just adding to the list of potential videos I can make now. I mean, there probably is guides already, but I can do a new guide for that. Well, these battlegrounds don't want to come up, does it? There's a group of reds here somewhere. Who's that? Oh, mine's lagging a bit now. Where should we go? Resource points? Boring old resource points? PC economy sucks. Sell for 4 times as much. Yeah. The economies can change quite a bit. PC, is a different beast. I've got guides on how to make gold on my channel. It's a shame they've nerfed, like I said, the jewellery farming. I wouldn't do that anymore personally. You can still make your gold, but I wouldn't be farming materials anymore. There's much better ways to make gold now. Couldn't agree more with the issues of PvP. Maybe have battle spirit reduce health as well. The healing tank meta makes so many sets redundant. Yeah. It's just too much health, too much, in the ball groups. As I'm saying it, as I'm running a high health build. But that's what makes me die when people say, like, I know it was years ago, but when the game was first being released, You know, it was very specifically a PvP game. It was leaning heavily on it being a PvP, and then, you know, now they've just pushed to total PvE, which, you know, I'm not saying I'm against PvE. I like both. I like PvP and PvE. I just think it should be, every time they release a big content, it should be half and half. Don't go one end, you know, PvE, and then just totally ignore one side of the game. Even if they just added a few little bits, like I said, a couple of new battleground maps, what's that going to do? I can't see that causing an issue. Or just a couple of new PvP sets to even farm would be nice. You're running a high health build because it's necessary. It's not your fault, it's the meta. Yeah, true. Oh, here comes the battlegrounds. Oh, I just used me ult. I've got to be careful, make sure I accept. It lets me in. Yeah, I mean, you've got to run high health. Well, it's easier to run high health because you'll just be more survivable. But I mean, obviously top end players can drop that health right down and they're really good. Is anyone in my battlegrounds? Oh, it's Crazy King again. It's always Crazy King. I just don't like Crazy King. It goes on for too long. Which I suppose if you're having a really good match is good, but if you're having a really bad match, it's really a real killer. And I'm not one to quit a battleground, you know. If you're losing, you're losing. Just stay in. Don't have to just quit and make it hard for other people. I'm off the game, don't worry. Rightio, at least I won't get sniped to death then. Give all my team a shield. I think we've got a crazy player on our team. Star looks very strong. He's killing everyone. I want to kill. Yeah, I think I do recognise him. He's a very good player. If you get a person that knows what they're doing on a sorcerer or a mage sword, it's over. What is better, Mage Sulk or Stam Sulk? I always thought Stam Sulk would be better, but I think the Mage Sulk in the right hands can be awful. Oh, I got a kill. I actually got a kill. That's a first. I don't like this map either. This map annoys me. It's a lot of running about. But for some weird reason on this map, is the only Battlegrounds map where you can ride your horse around. God knows why. I think they just forgot to remove the horse equip thing. Weird. What's going on here? I'll be running away. Yeah, so to the person who asked, could I do a Battlegrounds? Oh, Rick Shank. Yeah, it's nice in Battlegrounds. The sustain is a bit more tougher, so make sure you get those heavy attacks in. That is the problem when you're running Battlegrounds, because it's more fast paced. You've got to be a bit more careful with your sustain. But I said, because it's heavy attack, it ain't too bad. It's not too shabby. You do notice it a little bit, but you don't feel a difference really much between Cyrodiil and Battleground with this particular build. this, what's his name? Fron Holness. He's a tanky player. I was in a battlegrounds with him before. He's can't kill him. I go for the other player. Stop running away. Can we take him out, all four of us? I'd like to know what he's running. He's very tanky. Battleground based. The Dragon Knights, I said again, in the right hands. You can be very tanky. Well, Dragon Knights are anyway, but... So I got my horse. Oh, you can't mount in combat. I'm not in combat. This build is a bit slow because you haven't got the major expedition. I wanted the Falcon swiftness on this, but of course because you're limited to one bar, you know, you've got to use what you can because you're limited. He's trying to run and he has got away. Oh, got him. I think it's just, like I said, the build hasn't got crazy burst, but I think it's just got that, it's the crazy constant frost snare that just, you know, and if they get low on stamina and they're pinned, you know, that's it for them. I've not died, but I wouldn't say that's because of me, you know. There is two really good players on the, well, I think the whole team's really good, making me look really, really good. Is my voice loud enough on the stream? Hopefully it is. I'm going to have to start shouting. I keep pushing up the settings, but it still seems to be quiet. See? Snared. Make a good statue. Snared, gone. And that is it. I think people try and roll out of it and it just burns through their stamina. Just, yeah, I'm not a fan of this map, even though it was a newer battleground map introduced, or the last one I think it was. I don't like it. I prefer the other ones. I think my favourite one is the volcano one, because it's really small, very fast paced, more action. This one you do find a lot of running about. There you go, look, you can mount, see? I'm going to mount towards this one. get you through the gap. I think his heals are too strong. Again, it's the same thing. It's that polar wind, isn't it? Just healing other players, healing allies. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions about the build or need to know anything, just let me know. But yeah, I would encourage anyone to use this build if you want to be tanky and have a lot of fun. You just feel you can go on the offensive all the time. I've not died the whole match, but like I said, it's not. I don't think it's because of me. It's probably because of the other players. Just making it easy. I'm probably helping a little bit. Yeah, the other teams are struggling. So yeah, I do like Frost Warden, Frost Mage. A very enjoyable build. I ain't bothering with him, you ain't putting him down. See, it's that snare. Am I snaring him? You should have kept running, mate. I know this player, I'm probably not going to be able to kill him. He's good. I'm going. I'm getting Templar beamed and all. My first death. I've got the only death on my team. Embarrassing. I suppose it's always best to stick with your team. I was on my own there, against two. God, Crazy King does go on a bit, doesn't it? Worst map with worst battleground mode. Is my stream lagging? Seems to be a bit delayed now. I think I'll come off after this battleground. I just want to do this stream just to showcase the build. Like I said, I'll be doing more streams. I just won't bother doing it on my phone anymore, as I'm having issues with that. See, I know that was 2 against 1, but see, he was getting snared, couldn't get out of it. He's still got health apparently. Yeah, I'm seeming to have a massive delay on the stream there by like a minute. I don't know why. From me playing it to it going on YouTube. Who knows? I can't believe this match is still going. It's actually the timer of Crazy King's actually going to expire before anyone hits the target of 500 points on the flags. Let's go against the old team. Well, I say there's another player, but 2 against 4 here. Oh, I killed someone. Oh, it's because the other player came in. That's the 2 that killed me last time. See if I can get back to my team. Oh, he's beaming me. Potion, potion. It's over. Someone got 30 kills, no deaths, and 20 kills, no deaths. Crazy. Thank God they was on my team. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you to tuning in to my stream showcasing the Frost Mage 1-bar Warden build. You need more details, check the build video on my channel. It's my latest video I've posted, I think, or second latest, for the full breakdown. Yeah, it runs really well in Battlegrounds and Cyrodiil. Everything you need for PvP. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll be making more streams, guides, builds, etc. Keep it going, keep the show running. And yep, I'll see you in the next stream.